Iceland, one of the most fascinating and mysterious places on the planet. The island of ice and fire with an uncontaminated and bursting nature in constant evolution. Iceland is famous for its outstanding natural beauty and unique biodiversity. Its nature is dominated by volcanic landscapes, glaciers, waterfalls, rivers, mountains and vast stretches of desert. Due to its cold climate and strong winds, Iceland is not home to a large variety of trees. However, the country has many species of flowers and mosses. The purple lupine, introduced to combat soil erosion, has become a common feature of the Icelandic landscape. You can also find native species, such as dwarf birch, willow and several species of ferns and lichens. Iceland is famous for its seabirds, including puffins, which can be seen throughout the country during the summer months. There are also many migratory bird species that come to Iceland to nest. Terrestrial fauna is rather limited. The reindeer, introduced in the 18th century, is Iceland's only large wild mammal. The Arctic fox is Iceland's only native mammal. In the sea surrounding Iceland, there are many species of whales, seals and dolphins. Whales, in particular, are a common sight along the Icelandic coast, with Húsavík Bay being one of the best places in the world for whale watching. Iceland is also the only place in Europe where you can find colonies of monk seals, an endangered species. Another distinctive component of the Icelandic fauna is the Icelandic horse. This small but sturdy horse is known for his fifth gait, called a tolt, and is famed for his stamina and agility. Iceland's harsh climatic conditions and volcanic soil create a unique habitat that has influenced the island's flora and fauna, making it a fascinating place for nature lovers to explore. Iceland is a fascinating country with breathtaking natural beauty. Here are some spectacular places that you should definitely visit. Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, is famous for its vibrant nightlife, excellent dining and drinking establishments, and attractions such as the Hallgrímskirkja and Contemporary Art Museum. One of the most visited places in Iceland is the Blue Lagoon, is a geothermally heated saltwater hot spring known for its mineral-rich, turquoise waters. Thingvellir National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is steeped in history and geology. It was the site of the founding of the Icelandic Parliament in 930 AD, and is one of the few places in the world where you can see the tectonic fault between the American and Eurasian earth plates. Strokkur geyser is a geyser located in the geothermal region near the Húta River in Iceland, and precisely in the southwestern part of the country, east of the capital Reykjavik. It is one of Iceland's most famous geysers and erupts regularly about every 4 to 8 minutes. Seljalandsfoss is among the best-known waterfalls in Iceland. It is featured in many Scandinavian country calendars and book covers about Iceland due to its unmistakable appearance and wild beauty. Reynisfjara, immersed in a landscape shrouded in fog. Is the suggestive beach of dark pebbles dominated by soaring stacks and an imposing cliff of basalt columns. The basalt columns of Reynisfjara are tall columns of black basalt, like the rest of the beach, which stand out a few meters from the coastline, known as Reynisdraga. According to a local legend, the basaltic columns were once trolls, who tried to push a boat from the sea towards the beach. Ice cave in Vatnajökull is the largest and most majestic ice cave in the world, and is located right in Iceland. The cave is located on the edge of the Vatnajökull glacier, and inside the temperatures drop to, think about it, even minus 120 degrees Celsius. Kirkjufell is a 463-meter high mountain located on the north coast of Iceland. On the Snæfellsnes Peninsula, near the town of Gruntafjörður in the fjord of the same name, it is part of the Vesterland region. Its peculiar shape is due to the action of glaciers that eroded its walls. At the time it must have looked like a nunatak, a rocky peak rising above an expanse of ice. It is considered the most photographed mountain in the country. For example, it was one of the filming locations for season 6 and 7 of the television series Game of Thrones. In Iceland it is possible to find a real Viking village. There is the Viking Village Hotel, a structure that has 42 rooms, capable of making its guests feel like warriors originating from Scandinavia and Denmark. With its 15 meters of height, the Vatnajökull stack is configured as a huge natural monolith located in the heart of a black beach. To some its curious shape resembles a rhinoceros, to others an elephant. The Nordic land of Iceland, mysterious and ancient and worthy of an unforgettable adventure that will change your life.